Hi, honey buns. Welcome back to Mamas at Home, where we discuss all the things regarding clean living, wellness, motherhood, homemaking, and the overall well being of yourself, your family, and your household. It's been a couple weeks, but I'm back. I went on vacation. I went to Florida for a little over a week, and though I had a blast, I absolutely lost my mind when it came to all the things I was eating and drinking. I had a time. But now I'm back and the guilt has set in, and I know that I need a reset. Listen, I ate any and everything I could. I discovered churros. That was a time. Never had one of those before. So now that I'm home, I thought it would be a really good idea to kickstart a reset. Now, if you've seen my previous green video, that was definitely beginner friendly. It had more celery, cucumber, apple, pineapple. But this time I'm pulling out the big guns and I'm going all gas, no brakes. So here I have kale, romaine, cilantro, dandelion greens, celery, cucumber, ginger, lime. Now listen, you can absolutely juice all these veggies by themselves, but I am not one of the father's strongest soldiers just yet. So I have 4 green apples and a pineapple in here because I know my limits. So we're gonna go ahead and get juicing now. The way I'm going to layer this, I like to go in with my ginger or turmeric, my roots first, and then my citrus. And then you definitely want to have your leafy greens at the bottom. You put those at the bottom, and then you can kind of put the heavier things on top. That reduces your risk of clogging. So let's go ahead and get going. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my ginger. Now I'm using a little extra ginger because again, we're cleansing, okay? I'm resetting everything. So yeah, we have our ginger. Now I'm gonna go in with my lime. Now you can do 1, I'm opting for 2. And then I will also go in and start with my kale. Now you can cut it. I'm personally just gonna break it. And then I'm gonna do some leafy greens, and then I'll go in with some things that are a little bit heavier just to, again, avoid clogging. And then again, I'm gonna be bulk juicing because I want it to last a few days. Now, I did see some people in my comments mentioning that you should not bulk because the nutrients in the fruits die in an hour. I strongly disagree with that, but go with whatever makes you feel good, babe. I'm not in the business of telling you how you do what you do is your business. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to bulk juice because I hold to the belief that your juice is good up to 3 days. I've actually heard that this juice, if stored in mason jars, can go for 5 days. But to be on the safe side, I'm sticking with 3 days. So I'm juicing 3 days worth of juice. Not sure how much juice I'm going to get out of this, but we will see. And also, thanks to one of my subscribers, thank you very much for suggesting that I go get pictures. Don't know why I didn't think of that before, but now I have pictures so I can stop making a mess all over YouTube. So I'm really excited to get started. As you can see, we are moving through really well. And yeah, let's see what happens. So we already have a little over 16 ounces of green juice. I'm gonna go ahead and get that emptied out, and then we're gonna fill our hopper back up. This is what we have so far. And then I'm gonna go in. Now some people take the stems out. I want all the nutrients, babe. I'm coming for everything. So I'm juicing whole plants. Again, how you want to do it is totally up to you, but I want to really reap the benefits of this juice because this is my restart and I really want to stick with it this time. So this is where I'm at. I'm juicing everything. And while that's going, I'm just going to start breaking some of this up so that I can go ahead and pop it right in there with no problem. So this is what we have so far. Can't wait to see how much it actually makes. So why did I decide to go with these particular greens? Honestly, between all of them, we are looking at skin health, digestion, fighting infections. It's great for your liver and kidney. It's great for a nice metabolism boost. We're talking about reduced risk of heart disease, improved memory, inflammation, antioxidants. Personally, in my personal opinion, I think the most beneficial juice for the body, for the most part, is a really good green juice. Now, granted, I always say this should not replace your fruit and vegetable intake. It is more of a supplement in addition to a healthy diet. So don't think just because you're drinking green juice, you should not be eating your veggies. You still need that fiber. You still absolutely need to be eating your fruits and vegetables. Please. So it's time to go ahead and add some more of our green juice to our pitcher. Now in this case, I'm gonna stop it because there's quite a bit of leaves in there, just in case. So far, we haven't had any clogging, which is really good. The Nama is really good at preventing it, but I think there's only so much that anybody can do when we're talking about stringy veggies. So I'm gonna add some apples on top to kind of weigh down the greens, which will really help. Then we're gonna go ahead and now you can also leave it open while the juicer runs. I honestly just like the effect of opening it and watching the juice come out. So that's why I close it. And since this one was more celery forward, you can see that it's a bit of a, you see that it's a lighter green. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one poured in our pitcher as well. It's getting a little heavy. And we are wrapping up with the rest of our celery and apples. And there is the last of our juice. I finished it up with the last of the celery and the last of the apples. And that is what we have left. Now, I'm not sure if it's all going to fit in our pitcher, but we're going to see what happens. Also, I definitely wanted you guys to see the amount of fiber that I got. This is all of our pulp. As you can see, it's not wet. It's not all over the place. It breaks apart. And that is one of the things I love about the Nama J2 juicer, how much juice you get out of your produce. This is our pulp. It's not splattered all over the place. There's no excess juice in here. There's no juice leaking. It's all dry. Amazing. So I'm not throwing this away. I'm actually going to save it, freeze it until I can dehydrate it and make my first greens powder. We're not getting rid of that. I can also add it to my smoothies as well. So we're not going to touch that. So here we have our juice. And then 9 times out of 10, all of this is not going to fit. That would be, yep, it's not all going to fit. So what I'll do is I will just add this to either top some of them off. I get a picture and still make a mess. I think it might just be who I am as a person. Don't mind me. If I can lift it, ooh, and here is our green juice. Now we're gonna go ahead and get it poured. Or we're gonna try. We're gonna try anyway. We'll see what happens. So the first glass I'm going to be pouring is the one I'm gonna be drinking tonight. And I am gonna have it over ice. And I have every intention on drinking 32 ounces tonight, just to really kickstart this and get it going. So this is going to be my first one. The rest of them I'm going to pour 16-ounce glasses, but I'm starting with this one. And looks like I'm going to be able to squeeze out at least 2 more. So what I'm going to do is add the rest of this one to my pitcher, give it a stir, and then finish pouring the rest of them out. Okay, for our last 2, looks like there might be more. I'm actually surprised. Okay. Guess we got room for another. So in total, had I not used a 32-ounce, this would have given us 8 32-ounce jars, which I think is really good. I'm gonna top these off real quick and then just pour the rest. And then just pour the rest into my 32-ounce jar, and that'll be that. And here is our Mean Green Reset Juice. Now, I'll be honest, I color coded. I know I was making green juice, so I wanted to wear green. Don't judge me. I am who I am. So yes, this is our juice. So I'll be honest, just so y'all can see it. Hold on. It's not repulsive. It is green. It is green and it's getting my blood pumping. However, it's not, I don't feel like, it's not going to be hard for me to drink it. It's not a struggle because again, we did put our 4 apples and a whole pineapple in there. Personally, I think it was just enough to balance out. The only thing that jumps out at me is the cilantro. I can taste the ginger a bit. But with cilantro having the taste that it does. Now, if you want to switch out cilantro for parsley, that's up to you. I personally opted for cilantro, but honestly, there you have it. I know for a fact that in drinking this, because I will drink the whole 32 ounces by the end of the night, I know my body is getting a really nice dose of nutrients at the moment, which is exactly what it needs because I have been a little negligent, but no more. I'm back in the saddle. Mama's back to being responsible, making good choices until my next vacation. Until then, thank you guys for joining me. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions or tips of your own, if you are an avid juicer or you've been juicing longer than I have, I would love to hear from you. Definitely have more weight management, wellness content coming up because I am still on the road of trying to lose another 30 pounds. So there's going to be a lot of changes I'm making, a lot that I would like to share with you guys. I'm already down 20 pounds, so I'm excited to lose another 35, this time being even more intentional, and I want to share this journey with all of you. So I will see all of you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button before you go. I want to see you again, okay? All right, bye.